You want to turn on the HDMI again, see if that works?
Yeah, we're doing that.
We're doing that.
And then now we do the intro. I fix it.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to With a Side of Chaos. That was fun, wasn't it? We've been having the doody-doos of all the dippy dots of technology before we started this motherfucker. So, typical fashion, you guys can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a brand new episode with the side. Wow, I fucked up the name. That's how crazy this shit has been in the last hours.
Welcome to With a Side of Chaos, the only thing with quality on the network.
My name is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and as always, I am joined by the saltiest of the salties, Mr. Aaron.
Yep, I am extra salty today, so let's fucking do this.
You ready to do this, man?
I am ready to do this.
Because
this is the only fucking time you will ever see me in a tie-dye shirt is when I'm hanging out with DJs.
I'm looking
because guess what? You'll never catch me hanging out with DJs again.
I am looking at you, and I literally, your shirt is just screaming Skrillex remix. Skrillex remix.
You know what it's screaming? Buc-ee's. Because this is a Buc-ee's shirt.
Oh, Jesus,
the only reason I bought this is because it's colorful and people follow colors on stage.
What is the whole reasoning behind Buc-ee's? Like, I have no idea.
The greatest thing in the world is imagine a Wawa got swallowed by a Cracker Barrel in a Walmart at the same goddamn time and decided to extend that to oil. It's amazing. I almost bought a grill for $400 the last time I was there.
Jesus, damn dancing Christ! You got $400 to throw away like that, man?
Dude, Doge. We're in Doge life now.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
We'll talk about that next time.
I mean, I'm going to Chicago because of Doge, so...
Yeah, there you go. If you guys are curious, if it does exist, I held some coins in my hand yesterday, and they were the change of Doge.
Are you on Snapchat?
No.
Okay, so I know this is going to sound crazy, and we're going to introduce our guest in a second, but I want to have the conversation with you real quick. You've heard of Coinbase, obviously.
Yeah. The Coinbase, the app.
Yeah.
The crypto wallet, extraordinary rip-off in air.
Yeah, Coinbase's marketing is great because it's everywhere, but the material that they're putting out there for the actual marketing on Snapchat is the stupidest commercial I've ever seen.
Are you able to pull it up on yours? Because I do not have Snapchat. Like of all the creepy, pervy apps to have, Snapchat is not going to be the one I'm going to be remembered.
I'm gonna try and pull it up, but no, you know what? Fuck it, I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm just gonna describe it.
You can tell me. You can tell us more about it. Let's introduce our guests first.
Let's introduce our guests. All right, on tonight's show, I realize that the names are reversed on the screen, but fuck it, we live a dangerous life. This is the first time I am meeting our guest tonight because the reason why we're having this show is because a mutual friend of ours, friend to you, a little bit more to me on my part, said, hey, you should have this guy on your show. He is funny. He is cool. He is great. You should talk to him. He'll be amazing. I'm like, okay. What's his, send me his information. And she did. we started talking, and on tonight's show we have. I just want to make sure I'm going to say this correct. OTS Brian. We got OTS Brian and DJoker on tonight's show.
Which one is which now?
It's actually it's a OTS, but Brian is my name.
So I've just been putting.
So your DJ name is OTS and yours is DJ Joker or DJoker. Got it. I get it. I see the play on the aesthetics of wordplay.
But OTS really stands for off the shits.
Off the shits. Is that before or after the Taco Bell reference?
What do you mean?
The Taco Bell off the shits. I mean, I'm sorry. My apologies.
No,
my name is Salty, so basically I'm covered in cum. Let's move on.
Jesus Christ. It took us, 5 minutes? You're already talking about cum?
No, I just told you I was going to swing at this motherfucker, and we're going to do this all night long.
Hey, man, I don't care either.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, let me swallow this gum real quick. All right, there we go. So the reasoning for this episode was that my girlfriend, your coworker, mutual friend, had said, "Hey, you should talk to this dude. He's fucking awesome." And I had gotten your social media. I started scrolling through, and I'm like, okay. I love EDM. That's the thing. I love dance music. I love shit that'll just get me going if I'm tripping on some shit. It's just the experience itself. And we started talking, we started coordinating. We were supposed to do this last week.
Yeah.
So who am I going to blame for what happened last week?
That was all me, man. It was traffic.
I was going to say it was going to be me.
Yeah.
No, but to be honest, that traffic was really crazy, man. Dude. Like, we left. It does not take more than an hour to get here from here to Lakeland.
No, it does not. It's like a 45-minute drive, but if it was on a Friday, I'm guessing it wasn't happening.
It was at least an hour.
You have a better luck catching a ride to Tampa from Orlando to, yeah.
No, and you should have seen the traffic on the way back. We didn't get back to Orlando till like 8.
Are you serious?
Holy
Jesus.
Shit. By the time we got back.
Bro, it was crazy.
Was that you? Did you see you up there?
It's Brian.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm pulling up your info, so in case somebody wants to reference to it later.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So no. Tell us what you guys do.
You go first, the Joker.
Well, basically, I kind of have I rent out equipment, sound system equipments. We have speakers, lights, and I own a business where I basically DJ parties, during the weekends. I actually have one tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
In Palatka, I have a 15, and I've been doing it for a while now since my dad got into it when he was really young. He's been in a band, and he's been teaching me music ever since I was young, and ever since that, he taught me how to play piano. He taught me how to do all the things I know how to do now. And I got into DJing because he liked disco music. He liked a lot of house music, disco, techno, what he calls it. It's really cool. And I got into it, and as I grew up, I realized, music is a cool outlet, to express yourself and actually, get a message out that you can't really do when you're just at home chilling,
So, no, 100%.
Yeah, so I do it to, have fun and just play tunes and have a great time.
That's awesome. Can I ask you guys a question? Now, I'm what they would consider an old school guy, the records off the shelf kind of guy. Do you guys do any sampling with your kind of work that you do now? With take something, manipulate it, skew it, and then make it into something
producing?
I don't know. See, I don't know what the topic of DJs is nowadays. That's why I say I have no credibility to stand on, even to what to ask.
Right.
There's the DJ on the radio, there's the DJ at the rap concerts, there's the DJ at the EDM shows, and then you got Skrillex who's doing all types of weird shit. Exactly. So you tell me where the fuck we are at right now, because I have no idea.
Yeah. All right. So what you're talking about, sampling music, for example, he just made me we call it a mashup.
Okay.
So he just made me where he cut a song off, put another song together,
Okay, yeah.
But there's you can also, but there's more to that. That's pretty simple, There's more. So you can go into producing. It's really either you're producing or you're a DJ.
Right.
It's before I got into DJing, into the scene as they call it,
how the kids call it nowadays.
Yeah,
by the way, we are going to have a good discussion. I just want to get through the schematics tonight.
Yeah.
So
it's there's a lot more to it than you think.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you could get canceled for taking the song that was not supposed to be played out loud. They call it ripping a tune. So it's like
I gotcha.
like taking a YouTube song, like playing it live, some kind of thing like that. Like
really,
but it's like with a lot more like underground DJs, like people you might not even have heard of, but they make money off this. So it's like,
right, yeah. As soon as pay comes involved, as soon as currency,
So it's like really deep. So it's like you said, it's like there's producing, then there's DJing. But you gotta, if you want to DJ I feel like if you want to DJ and go like, or try and go like mainstream where you want to get big, I think like there's a lot of ways you can go to it, but you gotta do it the right way, because then people might not like really go for you,
People are fickle. People are just like too sensitive sometimes to some shit.
Exactly,
yeah, it
man.
depends.
That's true. That is true. So let me ask you guys. You can each tell me. I don't know if you guys are collaborators or if you work together or independent parties. Just here on this interview, I don't know.
Why do you have a tennis player?
Dude, that's why I don't want to get any copyright claims actually, because he's a famous tennis player. And he has the Joker actual name to his.
DJoker. No. That was what I was doing is that's not on screen, so they can't see that.
Yeah.
But basically, what I was doing is I was trying to pull their social media information, so we already had it.
Dude, I'm like,
and I pulled up a European soccer player of some kind. So every time you have a D and a J and an O, we're in dangerous territory of Baltic. It's serious Baltic. All right. So my first question for you, well, multiple questions later, I suppose. What do you guys do as if you would say it was a gig? From like the moment you like, I'm going to this gig to perform, or I'm going to this gig to do this, or I'm doing this song to release here. I want to know what your guys' process is of how you guys do what you do to get the title you have.
For example, it's like, the Joker just explained like how he got into it. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much the same thing, but I'm a little smaller,
Mm-hmm.
Like his dad gets like big gigs, like his lights are way like compared to like, I'm not like downsizing my stuff, but like like he has a lot more.
You're an up and comer basically.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
it's like I'm starting off just now, so it's like it's small, but that's pretty much what I'm aiming for, like what he has and stuff, like. So it's like I do small gigs at the moment where I do.
So at the gig, what are we doing at the gig? That's what I want to know. What's the piece?
It's like for example, me and the Joker, because it's pretty much the same thing. So it's like most of the gigs we do where we get paid good money would be like Mexican parties, like quinceañeras and stuff like that. That's where really like where everything like your setup, your speakers really comes in handy,
Yeah, and you're working a 36-hour weekend, so
exactly. Well, not really, but I would normally do it like.
I see where you're going with that one.
Like once every 2 weeks.
I got you.
But I don't know how. He might do it like every week or so.
So do you guys have like a preset list that you guys have curated for yourselves, or is you feeling it in the moment, moving from song to song, or like are you? I don't know how to ask this any differently.
I think I know what you mean. Like
what the fuck do you do? I was trying to say it without like
No, I get what you're trying to say. So basically, like leading up to the venue, to the event, like what is it that you're providing to, whether it's the quinceañera, the Sweet 16, the beach party, like what is it that you're providing to those listeners, to the people at this event?
I'm providing great vibes.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, alrighty.
All right, I'll let the Joker.
Well, as like when you get like actually like the gig booked for the gig, what type of event you're going to, or you have like a set list of music you want to play, like a vibe you want to set, a theme you want to like follow throughout the whole, basically the set of if you're playing tonight. And as you're going, you want to prepare like at least a song or two that a crowd will like pick up instantly and be like, hey, I know this song, I want to vibe, actually dance, have a good time. And as the night progresses, you could either read the crowd, play what you feel they would want to hear, or what you think they would like want to hear, but have a like unexpected switch or anything.
Yeah.
An unexpected switch, like a remix or something.
So what's the groundbreaker like that you usually come out with to a crowd?
Like
the Icebreakers song.
Vanilla Ice Throwback.
It's always Journey.
Yeah.
I personally, for example, when I'm doing a party, I let kind of like the boring songs play, because people come in. They're grabbing their food. They're eating.
Yeah.
You don't want nothing hype. This is how I do it. Some people tell me like, "Yo, play some hype stuff." I'm like, they're eating.
It's like, get the fuck away from my booth.
It's like they're not like gonna get up with their plate eating. It's like, so you gotta play the like the slow stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And then once you know, like everyone stopped eating, you know, they had a quick moment, chug a couple beers, you know. Then you start playing
right. Okay.
Then that's when you start playing like the lit stuff that will get them out their chair.
So like what's like the song that you usually start off with the introducing yourself?
Introducing myself?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, well, what's the icebreaker song for you to like start off the crowd?
Oh, gotcha. I normally put like most Mexican parties, like what do you call them?
Los Tigres del Norte?
Nah, no, that's
Some
like
quebraditas?
corridos. That is more like later on when everyone's like
It's
kind of like
we're already
drunk.
like we're
Yeah,
already
they
like
just want to vibe.
we're already down like 9 or 10 Coronas at
Exactly,
this point.
that's
Uncle
more like
Julio
later
just
on.
ate the worm, and we're all getting fucked up.
But to be honest, I might start off with like some cumbia,
Okay.
or some like sonideras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What gets you started, Joker? Because you
Some
do a lot more.
Anything housey, any like house music, some rock, some freaking
Let's bring it closer to the mic.
rap music, some anything really. A song I would really start with though is at least Pasito Perón by Hechiceros Banda. It's a Mexican song. It's the dance that's really cool, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
Oh
too.
yeah, no, totally. We were always rocking that one out as we're going out to
Yeah.
comedy gigs out in Lake Nona, Lake Mary, all the lakes.
You mean Lady Lake?
Lady Lake.
Yeah, that's where the great gigs are.
But let me ask you this, OTS, with the whole DJ scene and everything, like, what was it that triggered you saying that, like, I want to do that. I want to be on that stage. I want to be the one entertaining the crowd.
Honestly, I can thank my uncle Joey, cause it was one day he picked me up from my house. We were on the way to his crib, and he played "Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites" by Skrillex. And when I heard that, I was like, "Yo!"
How old were you?
I was like 10, 11,
Oh shit.
maybe 12. I may be mistaken. I don't know, but it was a long time ago, and so that's really what got me into it. I was like. And from there, I really got into dubstep, and then I had a friend of mine named Carly, and we started dancing to dubstep. So we.
It's a slippery slope from there.
It really is.
All the loves.
Dubstep is a gateway drug into everything.
Really,
All the
it
loves.
really is. Like
What kind of music do you guys like? What kind of things get you guys going?
So my philosophy has always been that to appreciate music, you have to embrace all its aspects.
Right.
If you go to my playlist, you're gonna find everything from Hardwell to Dr. Dre to Garth Brooks to Beethoven. I, honest to God, take everything in.
Of course.
And sometimes even other languages. Like I love Arabic music.
Oh.
And
their music be lit.
it really does. It really is. Not only Arabic, but Hindu music. And my girlfriend recently just got me into a little bit of German techno.
Really?
German techno, German
that's
hip hop.
really dope.
And I'm just like, why haven't I not been introduced to this? But if you're talking to Patricio or Rocky, I love me Eminem. Like that's how like I get my day going. Eminem and Hamilton.
Facts.
Nice. What about you,
Oh,
man? What
boy.
about you?
I am definitely the odd man out here.
Do it.
I like a very interesting brand of metal that requires.
Any favorite band in particular?
A Louisiana band that likes to spend all their time building out studios for themselves by having blankets and shit. You might have heard of them. They're called Thou. Thou. Everything is over the top literary genius kind of shit. It's smart man's thinking. You know what I mean? Like when you're listening to it, you want to break the wall. Fucking down.
So saying that, have you been to I'm pretty sure you've been to a lot of rock concerts, right?
I am I am one of like 6 Orlando people who will travel all over the world for a show.
Word.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Godspeed You Black Emperor play at the Caves in Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
Just
I
be
got-
fucking cuz.
Just
I
be
got one
fucking
question
cuz.
for you.
Yeah.
Do you jump in the mosh pit?
Do I?
Yeah.
May I?
Please do.
So up until 4 years ago, 100% yes, because of the fact that I'm a big dude. I'm 6'2", People can like jump off of me. People can run into me, and nothing's gonna happen. I'm almost 280 pounds, so you're not gonna take me down.
Of course.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I did that. I tried that once, and you're right. It was like running into a wall, bruh. I will never do that again.
But I tore my meniscus 4 years ago on my knee.
Sad.
So there are times where I got no problem just like jumping in place, but like that's the maximum.
You broke it from the mosh pit?
No,
Oh.
the way I messed up my knee is the stupidest way, which is kickball.
Kickball. What happened? Did you slip? Or?
No, my boss's father-in-law, I was covering first base. They were throwing me the ball, and I have my legs stretched out on first, and I'm waiting to grab the ball. The ball comes at me, but also my boss's father-in-law right into my knee. And I heard like a little pop. And I'm just like, this is not right. I'll be okay. And then the next day, dude, my knee was just fucking swollen.
Actually, this was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I think I remember you being in so much pain, limping around. We didn't know each other. I just
Yeah.
saw you in pain.
But no, like, going back into the conversation.
Yes, I am that guy. I was born in the blood of those fucking things.
So you'd be the one that'd be like,
No.
because
I'm the other guy.
Because like the rock mosh pits are nothing compared to like like the little dubstep mosh pits. Like
That's true. That is
I've
true.
been to a little small rock show where my friend was performing. It was like, I kid you not, like 5 people there. But they were going in that mosh pit. Like,
Yeah.
they were swinging. This dude accidentally, like, ended up punching another dude. I was like, yo, y'all get rowdy. After that, I started seeing more, like, rock concert, like, videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I seen them doing the same thing. I was like, yeah, I would not like to jump in that.
The worst one I've ever seen and been a part of was we were in Alpine Valley, Wisconsin, and it was within the first 5 years of Slipknot.
Oh,
so,
hell yeah.
so
I can
Slipknot
already
wasn't
imagine.
already. Slipknot still had Wait and Bleed waiting to come out, like to the world. And we were there watching it happen at Ozfest, and I walked away with 7 lacerations because someone thought it was not a good idea to throw a nail bomb into the air.
Holy
bomb?
fuck! Are you
And
serious?
nobody knew until after the Slipknot show was over that they saw people with fucking nails in their legs and shit. Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, hell
I had
no.
lacerations. I had no nails in me, but we all had to get tetanus shots that day.
Yeah.
Well, I will give this one story. In early 2000, I'd gone to the Hard Rock Live to see Godsmack.
Oh, I'm already putting your man card on my respect table and walking the fuck out of here. Sorry, it's okay. I know.
Dude,
They're
it was-
from the city that I know you hate.
It
Like,
was early 2000s. Like Godsmack was like fucking huge.
you know what? If I can give the kids who are doing the wub wubs now, I think Godsmack was the reason that started. I'm serious. Dun, dun, ding, ding, dun, 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 ding, ding, dun, 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 dun.
No,
Voodoo? Come on, man.
So-
Tell me you ain't never fucked a girl to voodoo. What?
Hey,
All right. That was a fuck song back in the day.
that really
Word?
was,
It
dude.
was.
But
Hey.
no, we were at the Hard Rock, and it was the week of New Year's Eve, and I'm a huge fan. I'm with this girl who more hardcore rock or punk than I am. All right, these are like, the teenage goth girls.
yeah, yo.
That's what I was
Oh
going.
yeah, baby.
I was a jock. She was a goth girl. We should not have been together, but we were together.
I ain't
Is
gonna
this
lie,
literally
there's a
the
tract, man.
Yeah, is this Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy? Shut the fuck up, man. He was a skater boy. Yeah, I was the later boy.
There's a lot of fake goth girls nowadays, though.
Yeah.
They just dress for
Thanks,
like
Avril.
the clout. But
Hey,
I'm pretty
I have a
sure he's
question.
talking about
when
the
did
real.
you pick up that word? Because I have loved that word as long, but I just clout. When did that become a thing? That is my favorite new word because it means fucking grit. That's
Honestly,
what it really means.
This all started from a lot of these songs go back. Well, the words go back from like 2013, 2012 when like I call it drill music. Where it's like,
yes. That's where see. You might not know me, but I'm from the Chirac scene.
oh,
so
right?
what up?
So you know what's up.
Oh, block bitch.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So he knows like like back then, like a lot of
I threw that.
Hell yeah. So you know about like L.A. Capone, King Lil J.
I know some of them. Yeah.
Like that's why I used to like Lil Jojo, all them.
Yeah.
So that's why I used to like listen back in the day.
Right.
And you know, a lot of these rappers started using them words from back then, like Lil Pump with his Ashkada. A lot of rappers back then from like 2012, they were already saying that. It's really like, let's get it, but they say it really fast, so it sounds Ashkada.
It's the Mean Girls fetch scenario.
It really is. I'm gonna finish this.
Not to offend you guys, but we just described a trope in which that fit.
Like clout goes back to me where I think it was King Lil J, and the song is called Bars of Clout, and he slid in that. If y'all ever get the chance, listen to that.
All right.
But I don't know, like compared to like what rap is nowadays, I think he slid. You know, like back in the day.
Now, I'm gonna ask you, Brian. How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23. How old are you, Joker?
I'm 21, man.
You're 21.
Yeah, I'm almost 22 in like 4 months.
Into the microphone. Let's bring. There you go.
I'm 22 in 4 months. Yeah.
How did you just like bring the mic to you? Just push it back away.
I'm sorry. It's just
I
the
beat
force
that
of
too.
habit.
Boss man, why don't you move the mic this way because there you go.
Yeah.
Now turn it. There you go. Perfect.
Perfect.
Now you don't
got
have
it.
to touch it ever again.
Exactly.
Nice.
So, what did I just ask? What did I just say?
His age.
Yeah, your age.
Yeah, 21.
You're 21.
So you guys are about 10 years in the scene, like from knowing about DJing to where you are now. Say like 10
Basically.
years roughly.
Yeah, give or take.
So I remember my tragic melted bowling ball guitar Fender Stratocaster that started my musical career. It was like a Stargazer. Do you guys know what Stargazers are? They're like the Squire knockoff of Fenders. They're even lower. Like this is the Chinese brand below the Chinese brand.
Like some JDM shit.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Like the strings are probably made of lamb. You know what I mean? It's. Anyways, I own one of these. My first guitar. First day I touched it, that's when I found EDM music. And I'm not even kidding because the amplifier was the best thing about the sound that I had just made. So I know my speakers, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm at where I'm at because I like the...
You should have started producing. You probably would have been where Skrillex at right now.
You know what? That guy can get beat up because I know where he's from. And I know what band he used to sing for. So
Skrillex?
Emily... Yeah,
Skrillex?
Skrillex, yeah.
For real?
He was an emo boy. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Before he was Skrillex, he was Emily singing in the corner about cutting himself.
Are you
sorry,
serious?
a Thursday. Yeah, from first to last.
I actually didn't know that.
From first to last. Pull up his song.
So,
Emily.
Have you ever heard of? Have you ever met him then?
I believe I met him in passing when I was hanging out with my
Dang,
friend
that's crazy.
from New
When?
York. I don't think you
okay.
ever knew him.
No, I didn't know that one.
He
That's
passed away.
crazy.
Okay, I know one DJ after the show. I'll tell you though. That's the only one I fucking know of.
But the reason why I was asking your age is because right now we have a generation gap across the table. You guys and us.
Right.
We were born in the 80s, so we're products of we're 90s kids. We saw the evolution of hip hop. We saw it at
I didn't see the evolution of hip hop. I didn't watch it. I literally just listened to Wu-Tang and I listened to nothing else for 5 years.
well, that right there is the pinnacle of the evolution of hip hop, because remember we're going from the Sugar Hill Gang, you know, the transition through the 80s, and then giving us LL Cool J, Tupac, Dr. Dre, and going into the product of the mid 90s, which
I had a
is
strict mom. I didn't get to listen to most of that shit.
oh, dude, my first
I
hip
know
hop.
that sounds weird, but you know what? We had just discovered bad. Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Oh, man.
I mean, there's a lot of shit, and we didn't have the internet like you guys did now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like Grandpa Pop Pop.
But
you know
we
what I
are
mean?
Grandpa Pop Pops at this point across the these youngins right here.
What?
Wait, what's yours age?
I'm almost 40. Let's not pretend.
I'm 35.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, good 10 years apart.
Honestly,
Yeah.
bro, you don't look like I would say like late 20s. You know.
I appreciate that.
You kind of look.
I've been around.
You old as
I
fuck.
kind of. I need to see you without the beanie.
The beanie, I look like
Oh.
Tom Green. So that's pretty much it. If you know who Tom Green is,
I mean, with the beanie, you look like
go ahead, say it.
lower 30s. You know.
Oh, lower 30.
Lower
I thought you were
30s.
going to say.
That's
I thought you were going to say someone I didn't know,
If
and we'll
you-
have to
honestly,
Google it.
you shave your whole beard. You probably not.
No,
like 25.
no. We do not let Aaron shave his beard. He needs to have the facial hair.
I am going to separate your body parts from you and put them all over in places people don't look in Orlando.
No cap with the beanie. You shave that beard, you look like 25. No cap.
You know, if I just wear like, you can't even tell what kind of face I am when I'm working, so it doesn't even matter.
Fair.
People look like that to EDC. You put in all the little snow bunnies.
And
with your shirt, exactly like
about,
this, but just shave the beard. You pulling all the snow bunnies.
Okay, he hit a topic word that I wanted to get to. Tell me more about your experiences at EDC.
Ooh, which day?
Wait, hold on.
I didn't ask you. We already know that you're a porn actor.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all how long y'all been going for.
I've been to Burning Man. I've done EDC. First time was here in Orlando back in 2019.
Word.
Burning Man in 2018, and little festivals here or there, but like not like the big ones.
Gotcha.
But I will say this: I do trip when I go to these things.
Right.
Not because I'm a druggie. I want to do this. No. It heightens the experience because the music that's going on, because you got multiple.
And then
the visuals, the music, the environment, the people, the vibes, the energy, everything that's going on right there. When you're, I'll give you my menu.
Yeah.
Friday, Molly. Saturday was ecstasy. Saturday was acid.
Hell yeah!
All 3 days. All 3 days. I'm doing a little bit of blow. I'm trading bumps for cigarettes. I'm drinking like crazy. Like I have to physically prepare myself for the torture that I'm going to put my body through. But I will say this: I have so many great memories just from EDC because of the fact that you meet the coolest people.
Exactly.
And people give a negative notation of these festivals because like, oh, people are doing drugs, people are having sex. Okay, one of those statements is true. The people are doing drugs, yes, because they want to experience the festival to the fullest. But here's the thing: you got girls walking around in almost nothing.
I've seen some wear completely nothing.
Just
like
the pasties.
Nothing, not even pasties. I kid you not. Like last year, there was a whole naked man I have a picture of him, like, someone sent me a picture.
I love how Joker just like, he was like, why you got a naked man?
Yeah, now that I'm saying it out loud. I probably should have said I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but I'm pretty sure everyone that went to EDC, though, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. But here's the thing. You have all these exposed bodies. Everyone's just enjoying themselves, being liberated.
Literally
it's the Woodstock of this generation.
Exactly.
And there are no issues. The only issue that I heard about that had happened at EDC was the punk who was stealing cell phones. That's the only thing bad that I heard about. Everything else, I didn't hear about no rape allegations. I didn't hear about no inappropriate touching. I didn't hear about, I saw people throwing up, passing out, all that shit.
There was a lot of overdoses.
There were some overdoses. But in regards to like sexual exploitation
none of that.
Or abuses, like nothing.
Because it's like you're saying, like everyone be on something, and that something, triggers that.
Exactly.
It's like,
exactly.
Oh shit, my bad.
So what about you? Like what has been your part of the scene of the music festivals?
Honestly, like I said, I've always been a fan of EDM music and stuff. So as soon as I turned 18, I hit my first festival, which was Rare, 2016, where he brought Mac Miller out and a couple other DJs and stuff. And then that was in October. So EDC happened it's always in November. So November came and I went to my first EDC 2016. And honestly, I don't do like drugs and shit like that. I only just take some bud and shit,
Yeah.
That's all I do. And then when I started going, I wasn't at legal age to drink and stuff, And so I didn't really drink till I started till I turned 21, where I would drink like inside the festival.
Yeah.
But
you're paying $15 for a tall boy of Corona, like
that was crazy. It was like, it's not even. I seen people digging up their liquor bottles. I was like, man, we doing that next year. Like, for sure, because it's like it's crazy. We dig a whole bottle up. You just gonna find it.
2019, we snuck in so much liquor into that festival that like we know how to do it. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that.
I know how to do it too, but like I said, I'm not really a drinker. So I don't bother sometimes, but it's mostly for my friends and stuff. But like my friend always just puts it in his little backpack.
Yeah.
Like the little.
Yeah, the camel packs.
Yeah, exactly. He always just throws it in there, and they search him. They never. I don't know how they. I don't know, man. He just gets through with it.
I remember the first time I brought weed through the doors at Warp Tour.
Oh.
I was 13 years old
13?
and fucking terrified. I don't even think I'd even smoked pot. I just
Where'd
had
you put it?
It was like in a backpack in a pen or something. I was so fucking paranoid. Now like Orlando Calling, what, 5 or 6 years ago? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I walked in through a security entrance with a blunt in my mouth. I didn't even pay for a ticket. That's how desperate they were for people to go to that show.
I walked in there with like a full bottle of Henny in there, not in the camel pack at least. A whole bottle of Henny with like 2 Red Bulls in my hand, and she ain't even searched my bag. That was for Forbidden Kingdom last year.
Wow.
That was
So
pretty
they're
lit.
pretty lax on the.
No, what I
Except
heard.
for ED. Okay, yeah.
What I heard, and I don't know if I'm breaking code by just saying this. Drones. Drones were making.
Cops will shoot that fucking thing down before it reaches anywhere in OBT. You goddamn know it.
I heard the rumors that drones were dropping off product into the festival.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I never would have even thought of that.
Do you really think Bezos needs that much goddamn money?
No,
Hey,
I'm not talking about
that's a
base.
smart-
I'm talking about like
That was a
That's a
bigger
smart
joke
idea,
for
I
you
ain't
to
gonna
laugh at.
It was funny.
Thank you. Amazon Prime delivers.
But when we set up this interview, we talked about, hey, let's shoot the shit. Let's talk about music. Like, your inspiration, why you're doing this. But let me ask you this. I'm gonna throw the question to you, Joker, before we bring it off to OTS. Mm-hmm. What's the drive? Why do you keep doing what you're doing?
Well,
Dale.
as you see, like my ring, it has like the heart symbol.
Okay.
So as you like, to me, it symbolizes music is my drive, my heartbeat, the thing that gets me going every day. The reason I get up, have the willpower to, just get through the day and have a successful, just life, trying to do what I love and make people happy in the process. Just trying to be myself and hopefully people enjoy it.
I see. It's very good aspiration.
No, 100%. I mean, if you don't love what you're doing, then why the fuck are you doing it?
Of course, and you guys have an amazing thing going here with the podcast. Getting people on. Having guests come by and actually talk about themselves and get to know them a little bit. It's cool.
I like how we can exploit them with nihilism and narcissism.
Oh no, totally. Yeah,
So
they're
nice.
dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah.
No, and like that's what we like try to do with Chaos. We don't just sit down with a certain type of guest every week. Right. We try to expand everything every week. Like just 2 weeks ago, I sat down with Melissa Winston. She is a special needs teacher.
Oh wow.
Week before that, who was it that we sat down with?
I believe you sat down with AJ again, and then you sat down with Boris again. Then you sat down with I can't remember, can't keep track of it all.
Yeah, we sat down. Well, no, we had sat down before that. It was with AJ.
Yes.
The hidden episode where we had sat down with an autistic comedian. Like this dude is diagnosed autistic, but he is traveling the country.
I don't even think it's a bother to him anymore.
It really isn't.
That's
He's
amazing.
managed to turn his disability into his superpower, and he is wrecking havoc with it
That's
everywhere.
amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
No, and this is the one thing. Like talking to him was an inspiration because of the fact that there are so many people out there in the world that want to do something. They're like, oh, one day I'm gonna own a business, or one day, I'm gonna be an artist. Okay, get up and fucking do it.
Exactly.
I mean, you're not gonna open up your store, blink of an eye, unless you have,
aspirations, will to, just get it going.
Exactly. Like what you see here was 2.5 years of of the grind of getting the name out there, building the brand, and sitting down with people like you. And when I say people like you, it's like people who are unique and have a passion in the field of what they're driving in right now. Once Annie told me about you, believe me, I looked you up. I dove in. I looked at your followers. I looked at your product, and I'm like, you know what? This is a young kid right here who's wanting to push to something more. He's starting off. He's an up and comer. Let's talk to him now and see what's going to happen in a year, 2 years from now, because you never know.
Exactly.
And when you were telling me, oh, I'm going to bring my friend, DJoker, okay, and I looked you up. I'm like, okay. this dude got some shit going down too as well. So we're gonna have a good time sitting down with these guys. And apart from just the age gap, I will say this: like, you guys hold yourselves as professional as they come.
Thank you.
And
you are
I
probably
appreciate that.
in the last couple of guests. We like to let the guests come down to the base level that we are. You guys kept yourselves above here and not being
honestly,
pushed into the bullshit. That
How
was
are you guys-
amazing.
How are you guys so chill with podcasts, man? Like doing this, how are y'all not nervous? Y'all just
Well,
like to do this? How do y'all like?
e-
Y'all just like to, it's cool though. Like starting off and
I
awesome.
you want to take that question?
It is a fully loaded. Super Dave, you are the balls under my sweat, dude. Like your head is like the never
From
mind.
WJRR, Super Dave.
Yeah, thanks. Oh,
I got-
after a good porn, that's good. That's good. Sorry, I misread that. I'm glad my face in my head reminds you of your balls. That's cool.
Yeah.
Just remember that tonight when you're trying to go to sleep and you hear the grudge in your mind. Fucking moron. Love you, buddy. Miss you. What was the question?
Taint-tastic. No,
Taint-
no, I'm literally reading the comment that
Taint-
Taint-tastic. I like, part of me like wants to invite him.
So I haven't talked to you in 3 goddamn weeks, and what did you say? Taint-tastic is the only goddamn thing you say. Hey, buddy, butthole. All right, we can play that same game. Butthole. Where's my butthole? All right,
Your camera's
yeah.
that way.
Where's my butthole? All right, yeah. You guys don't have to understand why that is so weird to you because that's between us three.
Yeah,
and it deals with
inside
buttholes.
Inside joke.
So answering the question of like, how do we do this?
yeah. How do you guys do this?
We have been doing this at least. Okay, honestly, he's got some background in audiovisual, whether it was college or something like that. You immediately gain some kind of self-confidence of having to go back up on a stage.
Right.
Yeah.
You build upon that, build upon that, build upon that, and then when you realize that you are only hitting the occupancy of that room, you decide to go to a larger network, and that is either a comedy or podcasting, and that's the honest truth about it. And when that soapbox is too small, people keep going,
Yeah.
and that's honestly the truth. Patricio is what yin and yang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is a marketing, outgoing, nonstop dude. I'm the same dude who can focus on one problem so intently there will be no other alternatives that I can't think of.
I feel that like you and I are able to like fill the gaps where
Yin and yang.
Yeah, literally the yin and yang, and
Which was very popular in the 90s, right before Columbine. Continuing. This is what I do. I take things that seem like they're good, like that's a good sturdy ship, and I'll shoot the fucking hole in the bottom so we can keep it back to.
Jesus, Ted Vincent Christ, Jesus Christ.
That's 2 Columbine jokes in 2 shows. Let's
know.
keep the same joke too.
Keep it going, brother. Keep it going. But no, I feel that as a kid, I will say this, and I'm going to give you a little bit, a little insight on me. I dealt with anger management. I had to go through therapists, through psychologists, because I didn't have a proper way to express myself.
Pause.
And-
We also had great mentors. Continue.
Yeah, no, we definitely had some great mentors. But entering into my adolescence, I got into physical sports, physical contact sports, boxing, football, and it kind of like helped me break my shell that I was putting on for quite a long time. When I went to college, I worked as a DJ for a strip club, and then that led into that led into the.
Were you a DJ at a strip club?
Yes.
Okay,
For how
so let me
long?
pause, guys. Let me take this one. How many times did you say, "Sexy Sally coming down from the back nights who lurked a long night at the truck stop and is now ready to swing her stash for your ass? Give me some cash, baby." How many times did you do that on a
Jesus
nightly?
Christ, just like
Hold on.
going back and forth with all the girls. Like, I'll give you one. Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to Bear Essence. Tonight on the stage, we
Oh my
have
God.
Alize. You may remember her-
Alizé or Alze?
No, Alize. Her real name was Estrella. That was my ex right there.
Ah, well,
She was Mexican,
now
Puerto
she's
Rican.
a COVID vaccine, so let's continue. I told you I'm a comedian. I've been holding it back.
No, and
How to get through the formal interview.
the reasoning behind the podcast itself, and this is where I'm answering your question, is that I want to show the world that Orlando is more than just theme parks. There's more than just a fucking mouse. There's more than just theme parks all over. There's so much culture, diversity, and talent that just gets overlooked because of the tourist attractions that is Orlando.
And other things that shadow our goddamn city name because they're an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no other way to say it. So we are trying to polish off a turd. That's really what we're trying to do because this city is really, really wide and it has a lot of Walmarts.
I'm not going to lie. Orlando has built a good reputation. Like, even including, like, for example, us that were in the rhythm scene. Like, a lot of people consider Orlando, like, one of the, like, you know, one of the best rhythm scenes out here. Like,
really?
or just Florida in general, you know? Like, I see a lot of talent, and it's coming from Florida.
So how often do you play personalized gigs? Say it's Friday night and you got a fucking show. Where am I going?
Honestly, I personally haven't done like or pushed myself yet to do a show yet. Like I've just been grinding, doing like gigs, but like mostly.
Do you
like
do any live streaming? Have
you
done that yet?
I did. I was actually doing it quite a while. During the pandemic, where I got an iRig. I started streaming on my iPad. I got a projector, started doing like my visuals in the back and stuff. And I would have him over too, and then we live stream on my. I have another page where it's just mostly like for music, like rhythm. I call it. The page name is Rhythm Clout.
Okay. Rhythm Clout.
So yeah,
you know, I'm gonna look it up. I want to give you a piece of advice. Honestly, describe what you give me your equipment run again. You said an iRig, which is about. Whatever.
$50.
$50, honestly. And you got your gear. We're going to say it's your gear. And then you plug in, and you know what you have? You have a full fucking studio at your hands. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You know that? And if you don't know how far you can push yourself, I want to tell you, there is a performer named, help me out with the last name. You're the guy in pajamas who did the exact fucking thing you just said. Except he wore a funny bathrobe and is now making duets with some of the hottest.
Hate him.
Why do you hate him? Because he's so good at his marketing that he beat you to it? Is that why? Yeah. Jealousy.
I am jelly, all right? I am fucking jelly against Mark Riblet or Bullet or whatever his name is.
You know why? I'm not even mad at him because he's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
But here's the thing. Maybe you don't know where you're going yet. Maybe this is just a stepping stone. I know where I've plateaued. This is it. Like, I can only talk shit. That's the only attribute I have left. So my goal in this world is to make everybody miserable.
So
except for you. Do whatever the fuck you want to do and be good at it.
So
I appreciate that.
Before we transition into a lot, the premise behind the show tonight is we're going to do something that hasn't been done. The concept of tiny desks has been going out for quite a while. They were introduced by NPR early in the pandemic, and basically.
Are they in any association with audio? What's the audio one? Never mind. Continue.
It's fine. So what NPR was doing was they were bringing in these high-profile artists and putting them in a small location, whether it's an office, a classroom, and they were performing. So they would do these really great performances off a desk, hence the Tiny Desk concerts. Yeah. And I was looking into as many as I could, and like they range all over the place. But the one that I couldn't find was an EDM style Tiny Desk concert. And this is where, like, when you and I were talking, is where I want to break the ice, and I want to introduce on tonight's episode with the Side of Chaos the very first Tiny Desk EDM concert. And we're going to be transitioning from the studio right here into the my office, where you guys came in here about an hour before we went live to set up, and you guys gave a little bit of a tidbit of your guys' performance. You guys are going to be doing 20-minute sets, as I know you got to head out because we're heading out to another gig after this episode.
I'm going to be a little later on, but yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the same gig, nice. But we're going to give OTS and DJoker the opportunity to break ground on Tiny EDM concert in my office. So before
can we call it that entirely and you cut it in half? A tiny EDM concert.
Tiny EDM concert.
In my office.
In my office.
In my office.
But before we move in there, I want to ask you guys the last question. how did you guys meet, and how are you guys like moving forward?
Bro, I met this man. We were watching EDC Mexico live stream.
Yeah, on a live stream, bro. We just met each other. Like, we were still having a comment, and like I saw his message.
You know the comment section?
Yeah.
We were just late on the comment section.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm a DJ. He's like, yo, I'm a DJ too. I was like, word.
Yeah, and he
I stay in Florida and shit.
So
like,
let me ask you: are you guys Mexican descent?
yeah.
Yeah.
En serio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't know. I mean, I kind of could tell by the color, but I don't want to be
Are
like.
you too?
I'm a Mexican Ecuadorian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, she didn't really tell me you were Mexican.
She forgot the Ecuadorian part.
No, like not at all. Like she just told me, or was it? I don't know. Someone told me you were Hispanic.
Yeah.
And I was like, where? But that's it.
But yeah, no. Going into like you guys, meet on in a
live stream
a,
chat.
a live stream chat,
Yeah.
and you guys just go back and forth, and then like you guys come together. Like, and what's the drive that you two have that like you guys are still working together?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like
the drive?
the drive that keeps you two together.
Well, just the love for music.
Honestly, I don't know. Like when I met this man, like he was like, "Yo, I do this and that. I have like what he told you, what his dad has and stuff."
Yeah.
Literally a month like later, he hit me up. No, actually, it was like a week later, or maybe two. He was like, "Yo, one of my friends trying to throw a party. Like, you down to throw it?" I was like, "Word." So he brought the speakers. I brought the lights. I brought my mixer. He brought his mixer. Within them 2 weeks, we pulled up a pretty crazy party. It was when
the
we
pandemic just started. We just met when the pandemic
No,
started.
yeah, we met when it started. But you know when it first opened up?
Yeah.
I think it was like around March or something. We threw a party for one of our homeboys' birthdays and stuff. So that's really how we met. That was the first time I met this man face to face.
Yeah.
When I pulled up and started setting up my stuff, that was the first time I met him face to face.
Wow.
And
That's pretty badass.
That's awesome.
I was there.
Very
Humble beginnings right there. I love it.
Yeah,
Very grassroots.
So from there, like I'm mostly the one that be like, it's like he told me, he's like, yo, you should be like, what did you be selling? Like, event coordinator. Or
Event
something?
coordinator. Yeah, actually.
No,
like,
a manager or something like
Yeah,
that. 'Cause
host events and
he's like,
plan
yo,
parties.
because you always get us like stuff to do. Like I had got us. It was our first gig, like playing like like EDM to a group of people.
Yeah.
I didn't end up going due to some circumstances, but he went. So we were gonna do that and stuff. So we did that together. After that, it's like I got us the podcast and stuff. I don't know, like it was kind of like me, someone that's like, cause he's not like big. Like I know a lot of people, like producers and DJs, but they're kind of like I'm, for example, like just starting off kind of. But they're already been in the scene for
Your
a
second
minute.
episode of Pokemon, you're Ash Ketchum.
Ash, catch 'em
Yeah,
all.
that kind of.
Gotta
So
catch
it's
'em
like
all.
it's exactly was like when Misty tagged along, it's my Misty. No, I'm not trying to be
What
like,
is
but
that?
hey, man, like,
What's Misty?
He just called you Misty.
What's that?
and for real, it's like ever since then they did everything together type shit.
What's
So
that?
it's like
No, I respect that, man.
I don't
really
know if
do.
I've been burned or not, but I'll just keep moving on.
like this my dog. Like it's like we like the same kind of music. He likes rhythm, I like rhythm. So it's like, okay, let's do this.
So now, right there, I'm going to take it off from what you just said right there. Let's do this. Who is going to be performing first?
Joker.
I'll go ahead and go
You-
first.
you're gonna go
So
first.
20 minutes or so?
Yeah, you have 20 minutes top. All right, you got 3 minutes to go set up. That little the cable that's right behind your board. Plug that in because I'm going to be transferring the board over to our little satellite setup, and we're going to be going live. We're going to leave the microphone and the screen on Aaron for just a few moments as we do this. So Aaron, oh wait, no, there we go.
People, I don't know. What's going on?
All right.
There we go.
The host has unmuted me.
Oh, you know
This is the end of the world.
Can I just switch over here?
Yeah, I mean,
Buddy, my name's Aaron.
I forgot to I brought a gift for Rocky.
Awesome.
I'll bring one for you
He,
next time.
the camera's right there, so
But I got one for my dog Rocky.
nice.
Official OTS
Oh shit!
There you go, buddy.
Who made all this possible.
Seriously, shout out to Annie for making this possible. Thank you so much. I fucking appreciate it.
That's awesome. You.
Slowy Annie,
I feel ya.
We're gonna put the show on pause just for a few moments, and we're gonna be right back.
My armor left a long time ago. boss and I've been in trillions. I'm a bigger problem when I click the script. Murder on my mind is stand a greater God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, then go and tell us all. You wanna know my game, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot, oh my God, in my grave. Drugs every corner, this is Cotton City. Killer cop, candy kidnap you, if they out you. I can't fix it. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. If you were doing this, you should have told me. You connect the line and you don't use a mic to connect. You're a lot less reliable than a direct word. He's got a both. He's got both in that same outlet. I have one. It's too late now. Because that's
Where is it at? Outro? Just let it play. You know it's good now? Yeah. It's back up now. So kind of like we bring it on that. What time is it? We got like 7 minutes. Yeah, we just played 2 I guess it's just so unfortunate. They don't be doing that to me.
Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, she's from Birmingham. Bam-a-lam, way down in Alabama. Bam-a-lam, well, she's shaking that thing. Bam-a-lam, boy, she makes me sing. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam. Oh, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam, whoa, Bam-a-lam, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam.
Because I got it on my USB.
I hear some people talking, they ain't say shit. I need a doctor with medicine in the next place. We in the party, we turn
cool that they put that Batman.
break your fucking neck, bitch.
I guess the camera now works.
I need a doctor with medicine in the next place. We in the party, we turning up, getting reckless. I'm a fucking headbanger, break the fucking neck, bitch. I'm a fucking headbanger, break the fucking neck. Your world will be mine. You seem to have gotten much stronger.
We tried to, it was, I don't know what was going on with it, but it was like going slow. So we stopped recording. Why you didn't catch
You have gotten much stronger.
Ooh, comfy chair, dude.
Till my fingers blue. Yeah. I like Cameron Honest till my fingers blue. Okay. I just want this bitch inside a Bentley coupe. Hop up in the ring, got stars up on the roof. I like selling men because I smoke the schools. I be counting hundreds till my fingers blue. Till my fingers blue. Till my fingers blue. I like counting hundreds till my fingers blue. Till my fingers blue. Till my fingers blue. I like counting hundreds till my fingers blue. Hop in the whip. I'm in the kitchen, I whip. Chop on me. Shot to the head, make 'em sit. Yeah, I'm the shit. All of my songs is a hit, I don't miss. Smoking on gas in the pit. Popping champagne on the bitch. Heard it was stitch. Nigga be quiet, you can get bitch. I keep a chopper, it's loaded. Top of the rose, got my name on the curtain. Talking your button, I do that for certain. And I stay clean in the detergent. Pumping on Zannies and popping on brick. Run up on me, you get cooked like a turkey. Click, clack, they fall like dominoes. Ladies and gentlemen, deuces, bitch. Getting the right.
even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother.
Wondering if you could play that song again.
Which one, man?
The one that goes beep beep bop, 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 beep 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 bop, 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 beep beep bop.
No, man, you're thinking of beep bop, 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 beep bop
Yes, hello. Say that song again. Get lost.
La baguette dans le beurre.
Baker scanner. La baguette dans le beurre.
Let me get that microphone. Holy shit. Oh, dude. Oh my God. All right, wait. I'm gonna put my shirt back on.
Oh man, I got sweaty in here.
But oh man, let me. God damn it. There we go.
Is this important or something?
Oh no, it's good. It's all good. But no. Where's the camera? More this way. Here we go. Okay, so thank you so much to OTS. Thank you so much to DJoker. My apologies if who the fuck is calling me? I'm gonna answer right on the air. Let me call you back in about 3 minutes. I'm saying goodbye on the show. All right, thank you. And whose alarm is going off on that one? It's all good. But yeah, we apologize if there were some audio issues. We're gonna go back and I'm gonna fix the audio when it comes out for the streaming for iHeart, Spotify, Spreaker. Once again, guys, give your plugs. Do what you gotta say. What you gotta say.
Hey man, follow me on Instagram, OTS Brian.
Follow me on Instagram, DJoker_21.
Hell yeah.
And we'll put their link up on the website. Go to withsideofchaos.com. We'll have all that information up by this weekend. Once again, dude, thank you so much.
Shout out to Rocky for having us on the show. Shout out Annie.
Shout out to Annie. Yes, if it wasn't for Annie, none of this would have happened.
Shout out, bro.
And
I appreciate y'all for this opportunity. Thanks for having us on the show. Man.
Next time we do this, we're going to do it the proper way. We're going to do sound check before we go live. I thought it was just a quick plug in and we'd be good to go. But hey,
next one, we're having more lights. We just gonna have more.
We're gonna have more. We're gonna have more. Yeah, this was just like the groundbreaker for the.
This is just a little bit.
This is a tiny desk. This is a tiny desk. We'll do a bigger venue next time. But as always, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest, but always do it with a side of chaos. And we'll see y'all next week.
Gang.
Alrighty.
Let me shut it down.